Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The basketball world is buzzing with whispers and wild speculation as KARL-ANTHONY Towns reportedly lands in Los Angeles, joining the Lakers in what could be one of the most shocking moves of the decade. Fans are already imagining the impact of pairing Towns' versatility and scoring ability with the existing Lakers roster, a team that has long chased championship glory but has often fallen just short. The Carters of the league are filled with theories about how this move could reshape the balance of power in the conference, with rival teams watching anxiously, calculating their own strategies and potential counter moves. Some insiders suggest that the Lakers front office orchestrated this acquisition with a level of cunning and precision rarely seen, possibly leveraging future draft picks and player swaps to create an irresistible package. Meanwhile, the social media sphere explodes with reactions ranging from sheer disbelief to wild optimism as fans dissect every potential lineup and rotation scenario, imagining how Towns' unique skill set could open up entirely new offensive schemes. Beyond the hardwood, there is talk about the cultural and marketing impact of the signing, with the Lakers brand reaching new global heights as merchandise, sponsorships, and social media engagement surge dramatically. The ripple effects of this move might extend far beyond a single season, potentially redefining the Lakers' identity in an era hungry for dominant superstars. Rumors suggest that Towns' arrival was accompanied by a celebration that insiders describe as almost cinematic, with teammates and staff reportedly orchestrating a surprise welcome that underscored the magnitude of the acquisition. Observers note that these kinds of orchestrated arrivals are rare, reserved only for players whose impact is expected to be transformative both on and off the court. Analysts speculate that the Lakers are positioning themselves to not just compete, but to intimidate rivals, sending a message that the organization is willing to make bold, high-stakes moves to secure supremacy in the league. Towns' own reaction, shared in snippets and cryptic social media posts, has fueled speculation about his personal ambitions, with fans dissecting every word for hidden meaning about team dynamics, chemistry, and his potential leadership role. Off-season workouts, practice footage leaks, and behind-the-scenes interviews hint at a player fully committed to blending into a star-studded roster, perhaps hinting at a larger vision that extends beyond individual accolades. Meanwhile, whispers in the league offices suggest that opposing teams are scrambling to anticipate the Lakers' strategic approach, with scouts reportedly adjusting their long-term planning to account for Towns' presence. Conversations about spacing, pick-and-roll options, and defensive matchups dominate strategy rooms, as every nuance of Towns' game is theorized to unlock or challenge existing playstyles. Even casual fans are swept into the excitement, imagining how iconic moments in Los Angeles history could soon be revisited and redefined by this addition. Insiders claim that the Lakers' move to acquire Towns may have involved complex negotiations behind closed doors, where multiple teams were reportedly vying for his signature, creating a tense environment filled with late-night calls, clandestine meetings, and strategic leaks. Sources suggest that Towns' decision-making process considered not only the potential for championships, but also the culture, city, and legacy-building opportunities unique to Los Angeles, which could transform the narrative around his career trajectory. Experts speculate that the Lakers' front office may have leveraged subtle psychological tactics, highlighting the city's history, fan base loyalty, and global influence to sway the star center toward the purple and gold. This maneuver, if true, could indicate a level of organizational sophistication rarely acknowledged in public discourse, demonstrating that team building extends far beyond simple statistics and contract negotiations. Meanwhile, basketball pundits dissect Towns' fit alongside the Lakers' existing stars, debating how his court vision, three-point shooting, and defensive presence could redefine spacing and offensive schemes. Conspiracy theories about secret training regimens, early scouting missions, and pre-signing chemistry exercises abound, fueling endless speculation about how prepared the team is to integrate him seamlessly. Even casual chatter in bars and online forums has reached fever pitch, with fans theorizing not just about wins and losses, but about cultural shifts in the locker room and potential storylines that could dominate highlight reels and sports talk for years. The combination of athletic potential, charisma, An off-court presence makes Towns' arrival more than a player acquisition. It feels like a calculated narrative shift with reverberations that extend far beyond basketball analytics. Whispers in Los Angeles also point toward possible ripple effects in player morale and locker room dynamics, with some suggesting that Towns' presence could catalyze untapped potential in existing Lakers stars. Analysts theorize that veteran leaders might adapt their approach, mentoring younger teammates differently, or adjusting offensive priorities to leverage Towns' unique skill set. Fans and insiders alike debate how the integration of a high-caliber center could influence trade discussions, free agent signings, and even coaching strategies, suggesting that the Lakers might be setting the stage for a new era of dominance beyond the team. Rival franchises reportedly monitor these developments with a mixture of apprehension and fascination, speculating how defensive rotations, matchup strategies, and even front office decision-making must evolve in response. Rumors suggest that preseason workouts will be closely watched for subtle cues, with analysts trying to detect chemistry patterns, practice hierarchies, and leadership dynamics that could forecast the team's future performance. Meanwhile, social media leaks, whether intentional or accidental, have fans poring over glimpses of practice sessions, celebratory dinners, and casual interactions, attempting to decode what they mean for team cohesion and strategy. Even the style of Towns' integration, from locker room rituals to media appearances, is being scrutinized as part of an overarching narrative, with speculation extending to potential marketing campaigns, celebrity endorsements, and citywide fan events. The convergence of on-court talent, organizational strategy, and public relations spectacle creates a sense that the Lakers' acquisition of Towns is as much about narrative control as it is about basketball performance, fueling endless debate and anticipation. The city itself seems to be responding to the rumors with palpable excitement, as local businesses, fans, and media outlets prepare for the possible seismic shift in the Lakers' fortunes. Speculation abounds regarding the economic and social impact of such a signing, with merchandise sales, ticket demand, and global media attention expected to surge dramatically. Observers theorize that the Lakers' approach may not only aim for immediate competitive advantage, but also seek to establish a long-term cultural imprint, making Los Angeles the undeniable epicenter of basketball storytelling. Rumors hint at elaborate welcome events, potential charity collaborations, and citywide celebrations designed to integrate Towns into the community. Leveraging both his athletic prowess and his personal brand, the broader sports world watches with bated breath, analyzing every press release, media interaction, and public appearance for subtle indications of strategy, ambition, and vision. Even casual fans are caught in the whirlwind of speculation, imagining how every game, highlight, and social media post might contribute to a legacy that intertwines player and franchise in unprecedented ways. This fusion of athletic, economic, and cultural speculation elevates the narrative from mere sports reporting to a complex tapestry of anticipation, intrigue, and rumor, leaving the global basketball community on edge as they await the next chapter in the unfolding Lakers saga. Some insiders hint that the signing could spark a domino effect across the league, with other franchises potentially accelerating trade talks or scouting initiatives in response. Analysts theorize that Towns' arrival could pressure rivals to rethink long-term roster construction, salary cap strategies, and even draft priorities, as the Lakers position themselves to dominate both in talent and narrative control. Rumors suggest that subtle psychological warfare may be at play, with the Lakers signaling confidence, ambition, and strategic foresight that could unsettle competing teams and shape media narratives before a single tip-off. Fans and commentators alike speculate about potential lineup configurations, minute allocations, and rotational strategies that might maximize Towns' abilities while maintaining harmony with existing stars. The intrigue is amplified by cryptic statements from team representatives and carefully curated media appearances, which fuel endless discussion about intentions, priorities, and behind-the-scenes machinations. Even global audiences are swept into the speculation, with analysts, influencers, and casual followers contributing theories that blend performance predictions, personality dynamics, and franchise storytelling. This multifaceted speculation positions Towns' arrival not merely as a basketball transaction, but as a transformative event whose ripples extend far beyond the hardwood, potentially influencing league narratives, fan culture, and media coverage for years to come. Speculation continues to swirl around the potential dynamics inside the Lakers locker room, as KARL-ANTHONY Towns reportedly integrates into the team, with insiders suggesting that his presence could fundamentally alter existing hierarchies and leadership structures. Analysts are debating whether his skill set might encourage certain veterans to adapt their game, possibly shifting focus toward floor spacing, high post opportunities, or perimeter shooting combinations that had previously been underutilized. Observers point to subtle signals in preseason workouts, like the positioning of Towns during scrimmages and interactions with coaching staff, which hint at experimentation with unconventional rotations designed to maximize his impact. Fans on social media dissect every video clip, interpreting facial expressions, passing patterns, and even casual conversations as clues to emerging chemistry or tension points within the team. Beyond tactical considerations, rumors suggest that Towns' arrival might inject a renewed sense of ambition and accountability into the roster, pushing players to elevate both performance and commitment. Meanwhile, rival franchises are said to be monitoring the situation closely, attempting to anticipate the Lakers' strategic approach and adjust defensive schemes accordingly, fearing that the combination of Towns' versatility and the team's existing stars could produce matchups that are nearly impossible to counter. The blend of athletic prowess, psychological influence, and narrative power creates an air of anticipation that extends far beyond the court, captivating fans, analysts, and insiders alike. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, industry whispers hint that KARL-ANTHONY Towns' arrival in Los Angeles may trigger a subtle but significant shift in free agency and trade speculation league-wide, with rival teams reportedly reevaluating priorities to counteract the Lakers' newly enhanced roster. Analysts theorize that the mere presence of a player of Towns' caliber could influence negotiation dynamics, potentially compelling teams to reconsider their salary cap flexibility or player retention strategies to remain competitive. Some insiders suggest that discussions about future drafts, potential trades, and player development plans are accelerating behind the scenes, as franchises attempt to anticipate the Lakers' next move, fearing that failing to respond strategically could result in years of competitive disadvantage. Rumors abound about the Lakers' front office leveraging media narratives to cultivate psychological pressure on rivals, subtly signaling confidence, cohesion, and long-term vision while obscuring specific tactical details. Fans and commentators eagerly speculate about the ripple effects, imagining how Towns' combination of scoring, rebounding, and defensive versatility could reshape the league's balance of power. Social media discourse magnifies these theories, with analysts creating intricate models predicting outcomes of various matchups and rotations. In this environment, even casual conversations about player performance, media appearances, or practice behavior are dissected, with observers attempting to extract hints about chemistry, strategy, and potential championship trajectories. Towns' integration thus becomes not only a basketball story, but a catalyst for strategic contemplation across the league, influencing perceptions, decisions, and planning at multiple organizational levels. There is persistent chatter suggesting that Towns' style of play could redefine the Lakers' offensive identity, blending inside-out scoring, pick-and-pop options, and high-post facilitation in ways that challenge conventional defensive schemes. Rumors claim that the coaching staff has begun experimenting with unconventional formations and rotational strategies, prioritizing the creation of spacing and passing lanes to capitalize on Towns' range, agility, and vision. Observers note that such a shift could transform not only the Lakers' scoring potential, but also the psychological pressure on opponents, forcing rival teams to adapt in real time or risk being overwhelmed. Fans have seized on leaked footage, speculating on nuanced interactions between Towns and other stars during practice, analyzing passes, screens, and movement patterns as clues to emerging offensive chemistry. Meanwhile, critics and pundits debate whether integrating a dominant center into an already star-heavy roster could create tension or require delicate management of minutes, responsibilities, and egos. Insiders hint that Towns himself may have embraced a leadership role, offering guidance in drills, sharing insights during strategy sessions, and subtly influencing team culture in ways that extend beyond measurable performance. These speculations fuel a broader narrative about how the Lakers could position themselves as both a tactical powerhouse and a cultural phenomenon. reshaping expectations and storytelling across the league. The combination of speculation, anticipation, and analysis creates an environment where every action, tweet, and appearance is scrutinized, as fans attempt to forecast not just wins and losses, but long-term legacy and impact. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.